What's up, guys? Welcome back. Working our way through Straw Hat Egghead costumes. So this is Nami in her Egghead Island arc costume. Start with her top eyelid. Big old eyelashes. So go female anime eyes. Right, so you just do curve. And you want to like make this quite dark. So bottom eyelid, just there. Want to add some eyelashes to these. 3, I think. Big brown iris. It's not really like a circle, it's more like an ellipse, which is like a skinny sort of circle. And I think her eyes are drawn with that brown, you know, the black is part of the top, I think. So what I mean is, like, you do this sort of curve here, and then you do the side of it, leave like sort of a white circle as a highlight, okay, here. But it just makes it look a bit shiny. So they give her an eyelid line, pretty simple, sort of curving, following the shape for the eye. And then her eyebrow seems to be just a arched high line, just there. Might be a bit thicker at the front, sometimes, not all the time. Like that. So her nose is right beside this eye, so it's like just this little sort of hook like that. Her other eye, it's kind of eye width over, like the width of this eye comes over, and that's where this eyelid line will start. And it's a big curve again, and you want to thicken it up a bit. And then big brown eyes. And we'll do that dark. And a highlight. Top left hand corner of the eye. And then you just color around. And then she has an eyelid line. Skin of the eyelid above the eyelashes. And then her eyebrow is just an arched line like so, maybe thicker at the front. Closer to the nose is usually darker or heavier. Like that. And then her mouth, big smiling, open smile. So it looks like it's closed there, but we just open it up by adding this curved line at the bottom. And then her teeth. There. And can't see bottom teeth, just tongue. So she's like a big hood on that comes across the bottom of her face, right? So it like goes back all the way. Kind of bumps around in 2 sections. This one goes around the back of her face, sort of there. Right, and her jaw comes out. And the side of her face on this side comes up there. So the rest is hair and then body. So fringe spikes coming down the front here, and then she has like some of these that come like the whole way across her forehead. And then one that like goes real long here. And I think a long one on this side as well. This one is actually longer than that one. I think it's supposed to be. And then side of her head. And there's like a little one that sticks up here. We go back around. Wait, where's that? So there's like an ear muff sort of headset or something she wears on her ear. So we gotta make sure we get that in. I think it's like in behind here, and there's an antenna. We got like a little ball there at the top of the hair. And then this curves down here. And then her sort of ear headset thing. There, I think you should see a bit of it on her cheek. Sort of that way. And then we got the blue line. And then her, like the back of her neck sort of there. And then this is all just orange hair in there. She's got a pink hair tie sort of wrapped around. I think it's part of this headset. Tied around her head. So that wraps around and attaches to another one that's just here. You can just barely see it on that side. And then her hood goes around her neck there. And then this has like some clothing sort of bumps around this way, with a line that goes right down, bumps down the middle that way. So her hand is kind of like up, flicking sort of her hair, right? So there's more hair that flows down around the hand, somewhere down here. So this is all just like hair texture and stuff. But we gotta sort of get in a bit more of the body before we do that arm, because it's attached obviously to her shoulder. So right, we'll just do front of her body this way, right? So we got like line, curve, small curved line there, and then her chest curves around this way, and then her waist narrows in there. So the center line, so this center line, it is the same sort of shape, curves around that way, and then underneath, and then like her back just here goes narrow into the waist that way, and then her sleeve curves around the shoulder, goes up to there somewhere, and then she has like a stitching line down there and down the middle. There's another edge line here. There seems to be some more sort of faux lines and things just going around the shoulder. And she has SS. Something else, like another letter or something there. And then her shoulder, quite thin. Comes down to the elbow, just a big, long, thin arm, drawn very simply. Like that. And then her blue tattoo that's on her shoulder. That way. So as I said, this arm comes down and is flicking the hair up the top, right? So the shoulder, long, thin arm. Down that way. Her back just in there, armpit line. Then her forearm comes up from the elbow. Right, and this is, she's kind of like flicking her hair that way, right? So it's just basically like her wrist bends this way. And her hair kind of covers it again. She's like, her fingers go in under here. So we can kind of see just like her thumb going in here somewhere underneath that hair. This is just her thumb in there. We've got like the palm of her hand sort of goes down like that way. And then they just do simply two sort of lines. That's fingers just in there. So it's drawn like very simple. They don't do too much else for the hand. So in the back of her hood, just here, down that way, and then it's just like all hair hanging down here. All right. And oh, and a bit of an antenna that sticks up sort of just here. And that's it. Nami with her Egghead Island Arc costume. Hope it's helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.